Hi everyone, my next project is to upgrade my dust collection system. This is a old Penn State dust collector with, I believe, 5 micron bag. So from what I've read and seen on YouTube, that's just not enough. They suggest a 1 micron bag or better. So I am going to take this existing dust collector and convert it into a dust collection cart along with a wood storage area. So it's going to be a combination holding my wood and dust collection system. Okay, so now that I got the box built, I'm going to disassemble my dust collector. Okay, so this is the air blower assembly from my old Penn State dust collector, and I cut out this piece of wood to fit the output, which is going to go to the filter. And you see I just cut this to the dimensions and then rounded over the corners with some 80 grit sandpaper, and it fits nice. So now my next step is to cut out the inside of this, which is 4 1/4 by, or I'm sorry, 4 1/8 by 5 inches. So I'll carefully trace that out, drill some holes, and cut that out with jigsaw. Okay, so I have the blower assembly temporarily in place here so I can mark the bolt holes to pre-drill. Okay, while the top is drying, I'm going to install the bottom base. This is to give more weight to the bottom to counteract the heavy motor on the top, just to keep it more stable. Be a little clearer. As you can see, I have this extended, say like flange, which is going to hold the filter. It's going to slide in right there. And then with these knobs, I will just tighten it. I will just turn this. That bolt will push against the metal flange on the filter, forcing the gasket against the plywood there. Alright, so if I ever need to take this out for cleaning or need to change the filter, this just slides in. And then I'm going to tighten these. And this will tighten it. And we got 4 bolts on each corner, so I'll just tighten this. Okay, so I just installed the auto start circuit. Got this auto start circuit, so it's connected to the blower, and we're going to test it out real quick here. Okay, you can see the output is not directly in the center. Let me look right here. It's a little offset towards the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to install an angled piece up here. Let me show you how this works. Just like that. I'm going to glue that in place. And then on the other side, so everything should be directed right in the center. Okay, so here's the finished product of my new shop cart. The idea came from needing two things. I needed to upgrade my dust collector. It was old and had an outdated filter, 5 micron filter. And secondly, I needed a place to store lumber. I would normally just lean it up against the wall, and it's something I've wanted to build for a long time. So I decided to build both into one cart. So you can see on this side, self-explanatory, that's where I store lumber, small pieces of plywood, small, I mean, it won't hold a whole lot, but it'll hold enough lumber for one project. On the other side, let me just spin this cart around. By the way, it's on wheels, so it's easily movable. So there's a new filter. That is a MERV 15 filter that will filter down to 0.5 microns. That filter is removable. You just have to loosen these four, let me get in there real close, 4 knobs, and that will slide right out. So if I need to clean the filter or replace it, it's very easy. To empty the dust, I would just unscrew that bottom. If you watch the video, it just unscrews, and I can dump the dust out after every project. On the side here, I'm using this as a dedicated area for the electrical. I got that cord wrapped up around the 2 dowels there, and then above here it's an auto start circuit. All right, so there's the 1 horsepower motor. And let's turn around to the side, and this is a feature I really like. It's the storage of the hose. This is a brand new hose I bought from Rockler. The one on the left hand side will connect to a table saw or a planer. And the smaller 2.5-inch hose there is for my table saw. So I've always wanted an overhead dust collection for the blade, and that's what I did. I built that into my dust cart. So I am more than happy with that. And let me show you how, let's see how this performs. Okay, so I have my table saw in position. You can see I have it plugged in. Okay, now all I gotta do is, it has a dedicated place to put the hose there. You see there's a little sawdust there. And I just slip that over the table saw. Okay, now I can position this, and give me 1 second. All right, everyone, that is it. I thank you very much for watching, and see you next time with my next video.